Hello, hello. We're back streaming console Overwatch some more. Hope everyone's been well. Hi, chat. Looks like Bufferisa wants to switch sides over to the red side. Well, for those who don't know, this is Narkton. Welcome to season 2. We got a good one here. Today is match 1 of season 2 between the Dragonstone Direwolves, which is going to be defending on first map Nimbani, and the debut roster Saturday's Children, led by Left Elbow, and Direwolves led by Nymeria, same as last season. Should be a good one. We've seen the Direwolves play a little bit earlier in preseason. We saw some of their practice games. Pretty fun. Seems like they got a solid lineup from the Saturday's Children. I actually haven't seen them in preseason yet. So we're gonna hopefully find out more about them today. And yeah, being their debut game, it's gonna be a good one. I think it's gonna be a good one. So for those who don't know how things, I guess how the rules work in this server, since we were primarily Nintendo Switch in the beginning, each team that starts has to have at least one Switch player on every role. And the opposite is true as well. You can have up to one non-Switch player on each role. So that's either Xbox or PS4. So each team today will be playing a minimum of 3 Switch players per team. So should be pretty exciting. We want to stay true to the roots of being Nintendo Switch. So let's move some of these players around. I think this player goes here. This player does not go here. All right, and then we'll put you in red. And yeah, we just got that lineup. I don't know exactly what players each team's going to be starting with. I asked both teams to give me their starting roster. Let me ping them again. Starting roster and R, please. All right, so once we have that, we can get started. So this is the part where I just buy time. Cabbage. I have no idea what he's talking about. Hype. That's right. So, Dragons and Direwolves, we've seen them in preseason, led by Nymeria. Originally considered a Torbjorn one-trick. Actually, branched into a few characters in Season 1. We saw some Mei coming out of him, and we also saw more Moira play. So we actually got a lot more range coming from Nymeria from Season 1 to now Season 2. A kind of a classic battle between head coach and assistant coach, as you'd see in sports. Your Left Elbow, named NACL in this game, was the team strategist for the Direwolves last season, accepted a head coach or team captain position for our debut roster Saturday's Children. So this is the battle between the original team captain and the team strategist of former season, now battling it out to see which one has put together, I guess, the strongest roster, the most cohesive roster, as well as kind of coach these players to play the best that they can. So on the Direwolf side, I think we might have some rosters coming in. This is a best of 5. All right, it looks like the Saturday's Children are locked in, so we'll talk about them first. First, we have Your Left Elbow, wonderful flex player, pretty good at every role, and has a lot of options. We've seen him play DPS for both the Ponies and the Direwolves, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him kind of switching out between different roles in this match. We've also seen him play a lot of tank as kind of his specialist. Survival, one of the newer members of the server, incredibly talented hit scan DPS player, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him on McCree or Soldier 76 today. Batmu, a Lucio specialist, also has some flexes on Ana as well as tank roles. So considering the Saturday's Children have a lot of support players on their roster, we could see more tank coming out of Batmu today. uh, the Reinhardt, Zarya, stuff like that, and it kind of complements well what your left elbow likes to do. They might try and do Zarya Winston today. I could see that coming in Numani. Ratcube, premier Zen player, probably one of the best Zen players in the server, has some flex options on the off support, so probably her role there today. Only three. Very talented on Mercy, Lucio, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw an only three Ratcube support line. And finally, Solos, a newer player to the server as well. I actually haven't seen him play in any of the matches in season one. Was a former Direwolf. I know he's a flex player across three roles, so your guess is as good as mine. What he shows up to today could be joining a left elbow on the tank line, but more than likely, I could see Solas and Survival playing the DPS duo for this Dumani game. For the Direwolves, it looks like they have a roster, so let me switch out some of these players to make sure we got everybody correctly. Alright. So we're going to be putting Rose on the spectators, and we're going to be putting, I believe it's Nymeria. Cheesy. Okay, gotta put Cheesy in. Ninja is here. Starfire is here, also known as Multid 13. I'm not sure how to say that correctly. Capri and Paladin. Okay, so we need to get Big Cheesy inside this one. And I believe both teams are good to go. Let me double check with the captains. While we're waiting on the R from Nymeria, let's talk about the Dragonstone Direwolves. Forced to be reckoned with in the beginning of Season 1. Coming here, it kind of fell apart a little bit towards the end of Season 1, but coming back with a vengeance here. Nymeria we talked about a little bit earlier. Now we've got Big Cheesy. I drafted him as a tank player in the former Shiba team. And turns out he likes DPS more. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him on DPS here today. Paladin, an incredible Ana player. I've heard that Paladin has some flex options, but I haven't seen enough tape to really know about it, so I'd be more than thrilled to see it here today. But I fully expect Paladin and Capri to be on the support role today. Probably Nymeria and Ninja Liam on the DPS, and actually probably seeing Big Cheesy and Starfire going to be on the tank. Starfire, one of the stronger Diva players with some flex options to Zarya and basically most of the off tanks. Capri Sun, very fluid support player, another former Shiba, can basically play anything. And Ninja Liam, the Direwolves are going to be leaning on Ninja Liam to really carry the weight against Survival's hit scan ability. So let's see if we got the R from Nymeria. We got the R from the Children. We're just waiting on Ready from the Direwolves, and we'll be good to go. I hope you guys are excited, chat. 19 viewers. Let me know, hype, who you're rooting for today. I believe there's a lot of Direwolves and Children in the chat. That's exactly what we want to see. And I believe the Ponies and the Gale are going to be playing later today. In probably about 30 minutes or so, their match is going to start. We're going to stream that via replay codes later this week. So I'll talk about preseason rankings, I guess, since we're still waiting. At first, the Ponies come in at seed 1. The Gale come in at seed 2. The Direwolves come in at seed 3. And finally, the Children come in at seed 4. Honestly, no matches have been played. It's all preseason, so it's literally anyone's game. I think the all 4 teams are relatively balanced, so it's actually very difficult to pick which one is better than the other. I would say on initial survey, these are kind of my initial impressions, but who shows up to the games, how much they practice together, all of those things are pretty important factors into whether a team develops into, a force to be reckoned with or falls to the sidelines. So, a lot of work ahead for both of these teams, but Nymeria and Your Left Elbow are incredible leaders. Definitely, we saw that in season 1, and they have very talented rosters in front of them. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to see what they're capable of doing. We got the R from the Direwolves. We're going to start. All right, let me turn the volume on for you guys. There we go. All right, so on Numbani, Direwolves versus Children. Direwolves are actually going to be defending first. I highly suspect we're going to see some sort of Reinhardt play coming out from Big Cheesy, and then followed by more than likely Diva coming from Starfire as the tank line, and then the rest is all up in the air. Torbjorn turret seems great on first point Numbani, which plays really well into Nymeria's strengths, as well as the hit scan coming from Ninja Liam. And sort of close, we actually have Big Cheesy on the Torbjorn and Ninja Liam on the Roadhog. So that'll be pretty interesting for us. Oh, Paladin, no surprise on main support, either Ana or kind of the flex support being Mercy. And we see Nymeria on the Moira. And then on the Children's side, we actually see Solos on the Reinhardt and Batmu on the Zarya. So we kind of got this right. Batmu playing Zarya or Reinhardt. Solos on the Reinhardt, could go either way. Survival. And looks like Elbow's going to be on the DPS. Let me see if I can get a first-person view. There we go. We see Ratcube on Baptiste, which we saw from her in season 1, playing for the Gale, and only 3 on the break. So an interesting support line for the Saturday's Children. Let's start off with Ninja Liam on the Roadhog. That's something we actually haven't seen in scrims before. Looks like the Children are going to be coming up to this high ground on Numbani first point. Pretty standard play. A nice hook, but bubble to save Batmu. And Survival Q goes down to Big Cheesy's Torb turret. Children have to decide whether they're going to take advantage of the space they've created here, being down a player, or if they're going to push through. Looks like the answer is back out, because only 3 getting hooked by Ninja Liam. Big Cheesy taking down Your Left Elbow and forcing the Saturday's Children back. Now Ninja Liam just, smelling blood in the water, wants to kill Solos before the Children have a chance to regroup. And Capri Sun getting a really nice stagger pick. Oh my god, and taking out Survival Q. Has a beautiful angle here on this first point. That's going to be... The Children actually don't have anyone outside of Survival to really contest Capri on this position. And she is at 73% to ult. Scratch that 81% to ult. It's looking good for the Direwolves right now. Let's go back over to the tank line. We see Saturday's Children going in for the push again, but we see Cole being invested, Whole Hog being invested, Survival Kill killing Ninja Liam, but not before securing a pick of his own on Solos. Without a main tank, it's going to be really difficult for the Children to actually advance. And there, Starfire getting a big pick on Nymeria. Really want to make sure that the Children don't get any regrouping options or the ability to push 5v6 battles on this high ground. Ult economy looking really good actually for the Children. We see High Noon by Survival Q, Molten Core by Nymeria, by Your Left Elbow, and Batman with a Grav and Window by Rat Q. So actually a lot of ults coming, and it's 2 more on the way for the Children. Could be a 6 ult fight for them, especially since they were able to get Cole and Whole Hog. Oh, and the big starting pick. Survival Q takes down Big Cheesy, but a Shatter being invested by Solos. Oh, sorry, switch controls are atrocious. Solos extremely low, and there's taking advantage of that beautiful flank, killing off Solos. A lot of ults being invested here. Capri's putting in Dragon, no kills, and then only 3 actually forced to ult against this Torb turret. But then, oh my god, Starfire with the 3K just tearing apart the Children's offense here, forcing another regroup. 1 minute and 7 seconds on the clock here for Saturday's Children offense. Using what appears to be a High Noon, Molten Core, Cole, we see only 3 switching over to the Mercy. We actually see Sola switching off of Reinhardt and into Roadhog to try and get some better angles on Capri. I actually think Capri is in a beautiful spot. It's just so much damage putting onto the tank line, making it very difficult for them to push up on this high ground, and when they retreat, they just keep getting picked off. All right, we see a trading of, oh, and Starfire losing D.Va Mech pretty early, actually really bad for the Direwolves here, but Ninja Liam with Whole Hog with environmental kill potential. Oh, and Batmu just kills off Ninja Liam. It's a 4-3 fight, I believe. The Grav invested survival queue, getting 2 picks off of Paladin and Nymeria. Oh, basically taking it into the full overtime, but it looks like Saturday's Children have finally pushed the defenses of the Direwolves. They're going to force the Direwolves to play defense on second point. We see survival queue with the Visor, and we're going to see if he's able to take some high ground, but we do have ult advantage, I believe, going to the Direwolves, having 3 ults versus 2, but Visor Valkyrie is pretty powerful, potentially could just carry an entire fight if they're able to time it well. We see that both teams are kind of in a poke phase. It doesn't look like either team wants to be overly aggressive here. We see Direwolves putting a lot of damage on frontline, and there we have survival queue. Oh my god, Ninja Liam hooks survival queue right out of the Visor, negating it, and now Capri picking up a dragon kill, picking up another kill, and Saturday's Children must retreat back into spawns if they want to live here. Oh, Solas getting caught with the hook by Ninja Liam and getting taken out for the stagger. Minute 33 on the clock for the Children to push this cart down to the third point. And they were able to preserve Whole Hog. They also have D.Va Bomb coming on the way, and Direwolves also have Cole and Big Cheesy on the Visor as well. Saturday's Children holding Molten Core, Valkyrie, and Whole Hog as well. So slightly favoring the Direwolves here. They've done a great job of rotating towards where the Children are coming from. Children doing an unusual push there. Solas kind of getting caught, but now getting Whole Hog off the map. Oh my god. Cheesy with the 4K. Children in trouble. Children in a lot of trouble. They must regroup. They have to build Zarya Grav quickly. That's probably one of their outs here. They need to also not die to the D.Va Bomb. And that's going to really rely on Rat Cube getting the Cole. Oh, Cheesy getting a pick, but then being taken out. 2 reses coming out. Molten Core being invested by your left elbow. Solas getting nice picks. Oh, the supports by the Direwolves down, and looks like Saturday's Children win the team fight. Finally able to push the cart into overtime. They need to make sure they stay on cart. Looks like they've got 3, and they're pushing up forward. Survival queue, switching over to the Hanzo, taking down Capri with a late stagger. It looks like the Direwolves might be able to touch. I don't know if they actually want to here. Okay, it looks like they are going to engage here. Nymeria doing his best to stay alive. Healing orbs. It's kind of a scuffed fight here on this point. We see the supports doing a great job. Oh, and the D.Va Bomb by Starfire not picking up any kills, but absorbing the lamp by Ratcube's lamp, but then allowing Capri to get 2 dragon kills and basically just rain hellfire onto Saturday's Children. Oh, but Solas with a beautiful hook. One of the few players left on the point here. I'm not really sure if this is a winning fight. Okay, it looks like it is now a winning fight but we see Ninja Liam on the ball. Is he able to stall? It's really up if Solas can hook him, and Solas gets a beautiful hook, but Paladin, oh my god, and there's the grab I was talking about. Batmu finally with the grab, but it's not able to eliminate Ninja Liam. We see Capri Sun switching over to Sombra to kind of disengage this stall that the Children are trying to do on this point. Solas getting pushed back, Ninja Liam spinning to win, but Solas picking up a Lucio kill on Nymeria. Oh, but Big Cheesy with the visor. Getting 2. Survival Q taking out Capri. Still relatively close fight. It looks like it's slightly in favor of the Direwolves. Ninja Liam spinning. It's kind of driving, kind of making me nauseous. Oh, but now the children are getting the picks they need. Ninja Liam getting hooked, finally taken down. And Nymeria doing his best to hold this card as long as possible. Unfortunately, not able to. Has to run away. Getting kind of chased here by a Tracer. Oh, elbow on Tracer. You love to see it. In true children fashion, 0.1 in overtime, now 0.2 in overtime, a minute 12 on the clock. Have to push this car all the way through. And Capri-Sun getting these picks on Survival Q are not helping. Finally, elbow recognizing. Oh, God. Nymeria jumping in front of Capri. I don't know if that was intended to save her or not, but saves Capri's life by eating the pulse bomb. Fortunately for the Direwolves Paladin there to res. We see Elbow kind of putting a lot of pressure onto Big Cheesy and Capri, recognizing that the Direwolf DPS line has to die in order for the Children tank line to really push this cart. And it looks like the full stall is out for the Direwolves. Ball, Diva, Lucio. You love to see it. Some of the hybrid ability of the Direwolves finally coming out. And we get to see it. Oh, and Ninja Liam chasing Elbow, trying to get that kill. Is able to secure it. Now forcing the Children into a really bad position here on cart. 10 seconds on the clock. Getting into overtime. Oh, but Soroku getting a big pick on Ninja Liam, and the beat coming out of Rat Cube's actually really big. But there's, oh my God, are there, oh, beautiful. And the Direwolves getting 3, 4 picks. Big Cheesy just getting so much value off of these visors. Oh, and Solos and Survive Q were the only ones on cart. Solos gets a pick, but I don't think there's anybody left for the Children, and that is going to be a hold on third point for the Direwolves. Cheesy's visors were massive in that game, and I love the switches that the Direwolves made. I saw some great composition changes from Saturday's Children as well. Solos actually switching over from the Reinhardt to the Roadhog was a really nice play because he was able to actually confirm kills as Roadhog. And he got a lot of value there and was able to hook some of the stall, including Nymeria and Ninja Liam on the ball. So a really nice job by the Children. A relatively good push considering they had some trouble on first point. You know, you can't be too unhappy with that attack phase. Now, how will they play on the defense? We see Batmoon going back to the Zarya, Ratcube on the Zenyatta for the defense. For the Direwolves, we see Big Cheesy on the Widowmaker and Capri-Sun again on the Hanzo. No surprise, Starfire on the Diva. Ninja Liam, I love to see a Reinhardt or some sort of main tank, either Winston. If he wants to go ball offense, that would be great too. Okay, it looks like he's going to go for the Hog. So they're going to go Hog Diva into this. And we're going to see double hit scan coming out of the Children. I think if you're going to be expecting oh, getting a phone call. Give me 1 second. Yeah, sorry, I can't see chat because it's in a different window. I mean, I can't see like in-game chat is what I meant to say. All right, let me check with the teams. Sorry about that, guys. Looks like we had a small mid-match, like one map I play Switch. Yes. Okay. Looks like they needed a pause, but now they don't need a pause. I'm not really sure what that was. But let me let them know. Sorry about that. We're good. Okay, we are good. Let's see. Hold on. Sorry. Yes, and then Direwolves. Sorry, gotta let them know that they were restarting Saturday's Children. R. Okay. Unpausing. All right. That was fun. Now we'll continue on. All right, so now we're back at it. I think if you expect Ninja Liam to do this hog thing, survival Q just destroying Big Cheesy on the Widow here. Cheesy trying to take an off angle. Oh, the survival Q getting another pick here. Going for res on Starfire. Okay, and now they're trying to push this here. Hog Zarya versus Diva Hog. Pretty interesting. I'd like to see Starfire take top right flank. I like that here. Or yeah, put pressure onto Survival Q to make sure you're DMing his shots and make sure he doesn't build the visors quickly. Okay, looks like they're going for an interesting flank on the far left, but ooh, Starfire taking a lot of damage here. Capri Sun getting 2 picks. Jesus. Both DPS going down, and this is the angle that Big Cheesy was trying to get earlier, but Capri Sun getting some nice value here, just standing on this top right. And then we see Ninja Liam with a really early whole hog. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Okay. Looks like Big Cheesy taking down Rat Cube. Oh, that's a big pick. Rat Cube is a big source of damage for the children, and she needs to really be alive in order to build coal, because build trains, because I think you're gonna need trains for this fight. But it looks like Direwolves, contrary to the offense by the children, push first point pretty quickly. Got 2 early picks by Capri. We're able to build some ults pretty fast here. Ninja Liam with the early whole hog, already 42% to the next whole hog. Pretty impressive stuff so far. And now the cart's moving on second point. 4 minutes and 18 seconds. Ninja Liam looking for some nice angles here. It looks like they're actually playing Starfire as the main tank here. Yeah, it looks like Starfire is going to be kind of protecting the cart here. We see a dragon coming from Capri. No picks, but we see a lot of ults coming out from the children. And ooh, Solas taking out Ninja Liam, but trading essentially. And then Survival Q finally investing Visor, taking down Paladin, and Batmoo taking down Big Cheesy, looking like a reset for the Direwolves. I think it would be okay if the children actually want to try and hold this cart here, because they have the angle of the bus to try to dodge some of this hit scan, and they also have the high ground on top left. And there's a lot of avenues of which to defend this particular spot in second point, so I don't actually hate it. And they also have 5 ults to the Direwolves. 2, 3. So, oh, this bomb though. Oh, Starfire. Never count out never call it an even fight when, down by players and Starfire has the Diva Bomb. Picking up 2 kills, just breaking this team fight wide open. Hook by Solas missed, and Starfire, if she had been hooked there, she actually would have lost the mech, but missed there. Now she can just put so much pressure onto Survival Q, forcing him off the high ground, and basically, a pick by your left elbow. But actually, now Trans invested. This is a pretty costly fight for the children, but if it helps them get this, stop this push, then it's worth it. Yeah, they finally take down Starfire's mech. Solas getting a pick there on Nymeria. And then their Batmoo getting the pick on Ninja Liam, and yeah, this is finally the hold. Looks like the end of second point for the Direwolves offense. 2 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock. If they can regroup, save some of these ults that they have. Oh, not get picked by Survival Q. Has the pocket plus Discord. It was nasty, nasty. That's a lot of damage. You don't want to be in their LOS. Otherwise, you're just going to get melted. Okay, Batmu with Grav, Solas with the Whole Hog. I'd love to see a Grav Whole Hog here. That would be very cool. But Direwolves looking good. Honestly, Direwolves have four and a half ults coming for this last fight. They're playing really safe, which I actually really, I like a lot. Wait until you have all your ults in order to just vomit all of them on this, because once you get the third point, it's going to be a relatively easy push. Oh, but you can't lose both your DPS before the fight starts. Ninja Liam falling, Big Cheesy and Capri falling, and yeah, there's a lost fight for the Direwolves. A minute 6 on the clock. They're gonna have to put something together here. 5 ults, and now you've kind of wasted a little bit of time. Now look at the children holding 4 ults. Rat Cube 79% to trans, Survival Q 91%, basically at Visor at this point. It's an uphill battle actually for the Direwolves. What was looking pretty promising for them initially, I think they just lost too much time. Oh my god, and Starfire with these bombs! What was I talking about? Who cares how many ults you have when Starfire just gets so many kills?
I don't quit till the fight.
Capri also picking up, I believe, 2 as well. Who cares if you have ults? If you're dead, you can't use them. Now the stall that we saw in the overtime for the children, I was gonna say we might gonna see it here, but no. Children unable to touch and stall this out, even with elbow on the tracer. And now Direwolves just have this one last push left. A minute 25 on the clock. But the children with a billion ults. I think here you just have, as the Direwolves, you just have to bait as many ults out as you can. Yeah, there you go. You got the Grav out. I don't think anybody got caught in it, or if they did. Okay, Nightmare. Looks like Nightmare gets picked off of Solos. Just coming. Yeah, play it safe. You've got a minute 3 left. Oh, beautiful shot by Capri, taking down Elbow on the Tracer. And a lot of ults you can see from the children have been burned. Solos with one of the zoning ults. Whole Hog is one of the last ones left. Oh, okay, resetting the mech. I love it. Love to see it. Heads up play by the Divas. We see the children clinging onto the cart for their life. It's kind of like their last thing, but no trans for the dragon available. So no trans for the Flux either. So it's going to be a difficult fight, and there's no Valkyrie by only 3. So it's going to be a difficult fight for the children to hold, especially with so many ults there. Oh, Pulse Bomb taking on Capri. That's a big start. There's a big start to this hold. Oh, but there's the Flux and no trans to protect them. Oh, but Flux gets canceled? Solas with the Whole Hog. He could zone them off out. Nano Nymeria, but Big Cheesy with the Visor. Oh my god, the Visor's massive. Oh, the flank in the back line. Visor taking out 3. Survival Q, one of the only players alive. The cart's contested. Cart contested by Rat Cube on the Lucio. Rat Cube trying to buy time for the fast spawns. It's probably the only thing the children got going for them right now. Also, we see Sola switching over to the Reinhardt, which is great for this type of stall. This is the do or die for both teams here. Only 3 built up Valkyrie for this last fight. That's pretty massive here. Oh, my Rat Cube getting dangerously low. The Diva Bomb to remech, I believe. Oh, this is such a close fight. Oh, Capri getting oh, Bamboo on the ball. Let's see it. Oh my god, this is such a close fight. Oh, but a Visor's coming up by Survival Q. Is he able to secure any picks? Looks like the answer is yes. He gets Big Cheesy. That's a massive pick. Oh, and Starfire loses her mech. Oh my god, Survival Q gets another pick. Oh, and the Direwolves start falling. Oh no, it's all up to Ninja Liam, the only surviving player I think left. No, I think the Mercy might still be alive too. Paladin on the Mercy. No, Paladin on the Mercy died. Big Cheese taking out Rat Cube. Oh my god. Oh, and the children with a beautiful hold on third point take map 1. Wow. Great job by both teams. Honestly, I thought Direwolves were pretty favored there on that third map, especially after the fast take on point 1. But yeah, that was a great game. And Capri with the POTG on Hanzo. Capri, probably one of the strongest Hanzos I know, if not the best. Overtime clutch by the children. Alright, and now we prepare for map 2 on Dorado. Oh, I don't even have scores. I have team 1. Are there scores? Oh, I can just put it on the team. Alright, so we're going to be switching this one over to children 1. And then we'll put this one Dragonstone Direwolves 0. Okay. Alright, so let's spectate all. Let's switch over to Dorado. Oh. Alright, looks like children have requested a 10-minute intermission. So let me grab my food, because it's waiting outside. I'll be right back. Alright, food acquired. So now this is where I do the beautiful thing of eating and stalling. This is my favorite way to stream. Honestly, I should just be an eating stream. Should give up Overwatch. Well. So, pretty close map 1, I have to admit. What was I expecting there? My expectations were Nymeria on DPS, because you have access to Torbjorn. You can put the Torb turret on all the high grounds. I thought you play Cheesy on the tank, and then you play Ninja Liam. Yeah, Ninja Liam is the DPS as well. So that was so we saw Ninja Liam tank. What else? What else was unexpected from the children? I expected Elbow to play tank. I expected Winston Zarya. I remember now. I think Winston Zarya is really good in Nimbani, so I'm very surprised we didn't see that there. Rat Cube on the Lucio. That was fun. That was... I mean, in order to become a master support, you have to learn how to stall as Lucio, right? That's just a prerequisite. Children's Zarya was cracked. Batmu. Silly. Alright, let me see if I'm being pinged a billion times. I'm not. This is great. I love not being bothered. Let's play some music in the background. This is getting too sad. It's too quiet. Yeah, you guys have some nice stalls, both on the defense and the offense. You know, I realized that composition might be affected by who's on what system. I didn't think that would play a factor. But now thinking about it now, well, it does. I would say that game, in this game, the pop-off players, at least that I saw, it was like, I thought Starfire got so much value out of bombs. And Capri had beautiful flanks. Those are the two that scream out to me. I also thought Solos played very well. He got some really nasty hooks that basically like either got the children into like once they lost a player, it got them back to parity, or it helped them win a team fight before it started, and it burned a lot of time. Those are probably like the standout plays that I remember. Oh, I guess I should start getting the next map ready. Are we in Dorado? So I can't see the left side of my screen. Nope, we're not. I thought I said yes to Dorado. On. Oh, okay. I have to turn the other one off. I was spectating only when the Diva Bomb was falling on his head. I was like, oh, he's so dead. You could see the panic in his eyes. Saturday is Saturday, right? Is that right? No. Children. Also, I'm so used to seeing Elbow and the Direwolves, I keep calling their team the Direwolves. It'll take some getting used to. Cancel Goose already? It just started. Alright, I got an R from Elbow. Alright. Got the R from the children. R. Let me know roster and R. Yes. Alright. I gotta eat these nuggets quickly before Nymeria readies up. Otherwise I'll cry. Because I'll be casting when there's food in front of me. I will not be happy. Oh, damn, he's teabagging people? Wow. Worst. Everyone report. Bum 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 bum. Hello, Mikang. What if Goose gets banned or reported to the point where he can't play anymore? That'd be hilarious. No, Namir's typing. I need to eat faster. He called you names. What did he call you? Oh, okay. Alright, we got a roster. Let's see. Oops, this guy. Okay. Alright, Ninja, Rose, Cheesy, Buff, Starfire. So Capri is benched. Let's see. Oh, I messed up. Yeah. There's Capri and Paladin. Rose, Buff, Cheesy. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right, looks like both teams are ready. Let's get the show on the road. Can you guys hear the volume? Let me check. It's a little low for you guys. All right, let me turn it up.
Initiating match.
All right. So we see two swaps coming in from the Direwolves. Rose and Buffarisa coming in. Capri Sun and Paladin are going to be swapped out. Pretty close game one. Heartbreaker for the Direwolves. Definitely winnable. It was winnable for them, but the children, amazing stall. Were able just to get enough picks and stay on the cart basically forever. Did not want to give it up. On the defense to start is going to be the children, and for the offense now we're going to see the Direwolves with this Winston Zarya that I actually thought the children would bring out today. Children actually going to opt out for Ryan Zarya on Dorado. I do like it, Ryan Zarya 0.12 and even 3. So let's start off with Rose. It looks like they're going to go Zarya Winston with Echo. Oh, again, Cheesy getting picked off as the Widow against Survival. Survival's not having any of that Widowmaker. Alright, let's see. Buff trying to put some pressure on Survival, unable to, he's gonna have to retreat back. Oh my god, Ninja Liam falls off the map? Not really sure what happened there. The man of this game so far, Survival, putting so much damage onto the Direwolves, kind of not giving them any room to go to high ground. There's Buffarisa diving, and the bubble too. Batmoo getting the pick on Nymeria though is gonna be tough to push without your Moira. Children are doing a great job of holding this high ground here. This is exactly. Oh, ooh! Survival getting low. Built the visor though.
Everyone, heal up.
There's Buffarisa with the bubble and the dive. He needs to kill Survival here. Is not able to. Oh, gets taken down by the visor. The 2K. Batmoo taking down Starfire, and Solas cleaning up Big Cheesy. Okay, first two pushes for the... Whoa! The tech coming out of Survival. Interesting repositioning. Children doing a great job of controlling this high ground. Buffarisa diving away from the soldier. With hit scan nerfs, I actually like the play, but now Buffarisa is going to the cart, and now this is kind of undoing everything I just said. Okay, Barrage taking out Ninja Liam, but Starfire taking down Elbow. That's a big pick, but you have to take out Survival. This cart's not going to move if this man stays alive on the high ground. And you can see the Direwolves starting to recognize that. Trying to push him really hard here. Taking over the high ground. You have the dive tank line. You better take advantage of it. Just knock this guy off of the high ground. There they go. Great job by the Direwolves finally doing it, but Survival keeps taking down Big Cheesy. Buffarisa with the primal. I'd love to see it invested here just as a zoning tool. Kind of push this the children off of the cart essentially. So you can get some space here. You don't want to play in this. You don't want to play offense in this tunnel. Okay, good jump here. He's diving onto Elbow on the Hanzo. Finally he's investing primal, but is unable to get any value yet. He's pushing Hanzo. I like this, but he needs to put Hanzo in the corner. Oh, he gets taken out. Hanzo just does way too much damage. You can't leave him alive that long. Starfire building the bomb now. Oh, but Solas killing off Rose. But, ooh, big pick. Starfire taking down Survival. That's pretty massive. That's pretty massive, not gonna lie. Oh, but the retreat. Elbow getting a pick on Nymeria. Children with 5 ults to the Direwolves 2. Looking kind of bad for the Direwolves.
Blocked by the dragon. Tactical goggles activated.
Okay, trades. Survival Q and his Visor traded for Rose. Actually not a bad trade here. Oh, and Ninja Liam getting a pick on elbow. Both DPS down by, for the children. Oh my god, Solos with a fire strike. Oh my god. Beautiful. Whoa! And the pin on Bufferisa. What a weird pin. It looks like his character just kind of like fell right into the pin, got caught into it. Nymeria coming to try and stall, but once you have the Reinhardt there, it's gonna be too difficult, and that's gonna be a full hold on .1 for the children. What was relatively close in map 1 on Numbani game 2 is so far has been very lopsided. The Direwolves are gonna have to pull out some magic out of their hat in order to win this map and hold, basically full hold again on .1 and try and prevent the children from advancing from under the bridge. Yeah, Maul took the words right out of my mouth. Control over the high ground and good positioning. Yeah, children come out on top on the Direwolf offense. Now, the Direwolves have to have a long stretch ahead of them if they want to win map 2 here.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
What's really sad is I'm almost out of nuggets. This is the worst part. As we saw Big Cheesy do the Widow, now we see Survival on the Widowmaker. Elbow again on the Pharah. You're going to see Ryan Zarya for the offense versus Ball Diva. Okay, we see Elbow going underneath with only 3 as the Mercy pocket. What a vicious flank. I want to see if it pans out. Oh, God. Oh, no. And Big Cheesy goes for the... Only 3's rezzing in the back line. That man is crazy. And there's no way Elbow lives. That was not what you want to see from your vicious flank Pharah. Yeah, not the best res in the world. And we're gonna see. Doesn't matter. The Rein Zarya is a lot of pressure on the front lines. It's gonna be really tough. I mean, Ball Diva can beat this composition, but they have to dive the squishies first. And you have to have a lot of frontline DPS, like basically shield break. Like Junkrat would be really good here, especially you just put so much pressure on the Rein shield and break the Zarya bubbles as much as possible. But oh my god! But then Ninja Liam got saved, but Nymeria got caught, and then the Shatter to end it, and then oh my gosh! And then I think that's Rose at 1 getting killed by Solos. Yikes! And then the Direwolves all falling down. The pin on Marisa. He can't be happy about that. And that is a fast take on map 2 by the children, up 2-0. Yeah, that was Solos. That was very impressive by Solos. This Fire Strike double is insane. And then the pin on Bufferisa, right? Is this the pin? Look at he just falls into it. Cannot be happy about that one. Alright, next map. I actually don't know what map 2 is. I didn't prepare that far. Let's see. Map 2 is Busan. Perfect. I don't have to switch any positions. Team 1. Let's see. Team 1 going to 2. Direwolves in a tough spot. Down 2-0, but we've seen this before from the Direwolves. Down 0-2. Their first match of Season 1. Reverse sweep 3-2. Down 0-2. Match 2 of Season 1. Reverse sweep 3-2. They are the reverse sweep team. So if there is a team to come back from the 0-2, it is the Dragonstone Direwolves. Let's see how the set progresses forward. Children doing a great job so far. Very impressed with them. Even though I'm out of nuggets, I still have fries. It's pretty great. Oh, I need to actually put them in Busan. Let me do that. Let's see. Oh, not here. Maps. Busan. Well, we just played Dorado. There we go. All right, so we'll just wait for confirmation of the lineups, and we'll get the R. Don't continue. The Children debut performance. Honestly, most of the teams when they debut performance, they usually lose. That's kind of like the curse of your first match. Direwolves. First match against the Shibas. 3-1 loss to the Shibas. OT Ponies first match against the Shibas. 3-0 Shibas. The Gale first match against the Ponies. 3-1 Ponies. So, the only team to win their first match is the Shibas. Could it be the Children today as the second team to win their very first match? This is like the bottom of the fries. When it's like the little crunchy parts. It's the absolute best. God, that felt good. Satisfying. Alright, we got the lineup from the Children. It seems like they are ready and satisfied with their roster. Looks like they only have 6 today. As for the Direwolves, they got a few options to switch up. So let's see if they use any of them. I think Busan is where you see the ball diva that they were trying to do on Dorado actually can be a little bit better here. I think the ball diva defense on Dorado is a little sus. You probably, especially if you're running double hit scan, I mean, you can't really ball diva Sloth? Who is Sloth? No idea who Sloth is. Oh, Paladin is Sloth. Okay. And Starfire. Alright, Sloth, also known as Paladin, coming in. And lethal? Is that what they said? Let me double check. Lethal coming in. Oh, the screen got little. No, don't do that to me, screen. Alright, so we're waiting for the ready from Nymeria, and then we can get this one started. Screen wide AF. Yes. It does that. Oh, did it change size? It changed size. I can't believe that. Whoops. That's my fault. Let me see if I can... Oh, I need to make it bigger. Let me... If I make this smaller... Make this bigger... How's that look? Okay, that looks better. Actually, I need to make it smaller. It's too... There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I accidentally changed the size on accident. So I'll redo the layout later. But I can't really change it right now. I don't think I can, at least. Wait, can I full screen this? No, I don't want to. What is native size? Oh. How's that look? It looks the same. Didn't really change. Okay, we got the R. Good luck to both teams. Map 3 on Busan. Let's get started.
Now traveling to Busan. Initiating match.
Oh, you hit X for spectator options. Ew. Can you do that throughout the game? Oh yeah, you can. Okay. Sorry, I'm used to watching things on PC. This Switch spectating is terrible. All right, Saturday's Children locked in with the 6 that they have. Direwolves with a little bit of flexibility, but it is actually the Children coming out on top. Map 1, nail-biter finish in overtime with the impeccable defense, and finally in 2, Solas on the Reinhardt just absolutely demolishing the Direwolves. A lopsided map 2 victory for the Children. Let's see if the Direwolves can take this map and keep the series alive. We see elbow on the Genji. I hate it so much, but here it is, ladies and gentlemen. And we're gonna see lethal coming in on the Reinhardt and Sloth Paladin being on all right, so now looks like both teams coming in. Are they? Looks like both teams also on Rein Zarya, playing it pretty safe. Oh my God, the early pick on Rosé. That's really big for the Children here. And then elbow, just a nuisance, but Ninja Liam says none of that. I'm just gonna end all of that. You know, Ninja Liam, one of his strongest heroes, I think, is the Soldier 76. So it's good to see, you know, when the Direwolves are down, this is the time to bring it out. All right, Survival Q gets a big pick on Cheesy. Rosé killing only 3. Relatively even fight. Oh, but Ninja Liam's in trouble. He's trying to avoid this Genji. Doing a great job, actually. Lives.
Much better.
Screaming for healing. Oh my God, and just comes around straight for the Zarya kill on Batmu. Takes down 2 more and Solas. Oh my gosh. Will he get elbow too? Oh, and he does. The 4K by Ninja Liam, forcing the point over to the Direwolves. 84% divisor too, although survival has the high noon available as well. So we're gonna see both hit scan DPS ults rammed at each other. We'll see which one gets the kills. Solas already with Shatter, lethal at 89% to Shatter. So we slightly faster on Solas, but relatively even still. Now we see the high noon being invested, no kills. Oh, lethal loses a shield, gets killed. Oh my gosh, and this is the go 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 button for the children, taking down the main tank by, oh my god. Oh, and Soroku diving Ninja Liam in the backline. But now, oh my god, Paladin trying her best to take down Survival Q, but Survival Q getting a lot of peel Batmu with 2 kills. The flip at 43% for the Direwolves. Now, children in control of the points. I think at this point, if you're the Direwolves, you don't want to give up point unless you force the children to use ults to take it back. And you did get a few ults out of them, but the children coming back, Grav at 8%, Blade coming in at 9%, and Window available. Kind of against lethal Shatter though. If they can break Solo's shield and Shatter, it could be a big team fight win for them. And there it is, the tank line for the children falling. But oh my god, Elbow with the 3K blade. Oh my, no, I still hate it. But geez, that was insane. Once the children tank line fell, Elbow just blades into the back line, takes down both supports and the rest of the team. NACL, also known as Your Left Elbow, the team captain of Saturday's Children, the debut roster, their first match ever. Amazing performance by Elbow. Hasn't played Overwatch in a good minute, but now he's back. He's been practicing the last couple weeks, getting ready for this match, and you can see it's already paying dividends. Falls to Big Cheesy, but the high noon being invested. The lamp to save the children, but now the children start falling. Oh, everybody dying. Oh, the window wasn't even used there. I don't think... Yeah. Oh, we see Nymeria on the Baptiste. We're seeing Direwolves pull out all the stops today. 88% to the Direwolves, 51. Relatively close game so far. A good flip by the Direwolves. They just need to keep control of this point. Never flip it. Only use ults when you see the children use ults. Ult economy pretty even across the board. We see Big Cheesy on Roadhog, something we don't see him play much, but we have seen him play when he was playing for the Shibas. It's pretty nasty. Is he able to get a pick on Survival Q? If he kills Survival Q, most of the children's damage is basically dead. Oh, gets Bat Move. Now Whole Hog, but dies. Invests Whole Hog with low health. Unfortunately, not able to live, especially with Paladin and Paladin not there to basically, you know, the main support is missing. And now the children trying to flip the point. Solas getting a kill on Lethal. Ooh, the flip point, 90% to 90%. Children kind of in the lead here. We see Ninja Liam on the Reaper now. Kind of trying to do a little bit more break on these tank line. Oh my god, the visor coming out, killing off Big Cheesy. Oh my gosh, and killing off Ninja Liam, Survival Q. Just getting so many picks. Lethal getting pinned off the map. The team kill by the children, and part 1 of Busan. Incredible performance by the children, doing a great job zoning the Direwolves off, securing the early picks, and basically winning the team fights. In the team fight where both Solas and Batmu fell, Your Left Elbow just dives into the back line with the blade, picks up the 5K. That's insane, and that's what the Saturday's Children are about. The Direwolves back against the wall, 0-2, down one round of Busan. This is their do or die moment, otherwise they are dead in this match. We see Big Cheesy on the Roadhog, and again, in Lethal switching over from the Reinhardt into Sigma. Oh, a beautiful hook. We see Elbow on the Mei. Interesting switch here. And we see Ninja Liam on the Torbjorn. Oh my god, it's Solos taking out Ninja. Rose dying to survival, and that's a quick capture by the Direwolves. I mean, sorry, by the children. I will eventually get used to it. Alright, looks like Direwolves are kind of pinned to their spawn here. Solos doing a great job of holding this right side pillar. Don't know. Okay, he's about to push in. Trying to take down Torb turret. Okay, now rotating. He sees Big Cheesy on the right side. It looks like Direwolves are kind of going for the split push. Some main, some right. So I think the Saturday's Children not really sure exactly where they should go, but there's no shield to block this shatter. Oh, but if doesn't matter when you're cheesy, you just hook and kill him anyways. We see only 3 on the Lucio, a hero that he's pretty well known for, but haven't seen much of. Looks like Lethal on point when most of his team was on the right side. Yeah, that unfortunately solo capping is not going to work when most of your team is on right fighting. Now, only 3 trying to put some pressure on to Rose. Oh, but survival Q with the visor. And the Blizzard being invested. I think this... I don't know if I like this Blizzard. You already have both tanks to kind of zone the enemy team out. Yeah. This is Alright, a lot of ults coming out of the Direwolves, actually. I don't know if it's actually for any value. Just to kind of... Okay, they did kill Solos. And Rosé's putting out the visor. Oh, she takes out Survival Q. That's a massive, massive, massive pick. Oh, and there... She's putting in some damage, not able to kill the rest of them off. Okay. Immortality Field's been invested. Looks like a lot of cooldowns being burnt. Oh my god, Big Cheesy killing off Batmoo. Big Cheesy killing off Solos. Finally falling. Oh my god, 99-0. Who's alive? Ninja Liam on this Torbjorn, doing his best to keep this alive for the Direwolves. Oh my god, but the freezing from Mei. Survival Q killing off Ninja Liam. And finally the visor. Oh, that's going to clean this up. And that is map 3. Victory for the Saturday's Children. 3-0. The second team in the server to win their debut match.
Play of the game.
This play by Elbow is absolutely nasty. Through the Immort. Gets 3 kills with Blade. Gets the 4th. Gets the 5th. Amazing job by Saturday's Children and good effort by the Direwolves. GG's all around.
Nice and easy. Just how I like it.
That is the hype. The chat is silly. GG's all around. I guess we'll just do a debrief. Actually, let me see if I can get Elbow into the chat real quick. I can ask him a few questions about everything. Let me get into the moderation VC. Let's see if I can get him. Let me see if I can get Elbow in here to talk about his team and everything that's been going on. We got an FS, maybe that's for sure, Forsaken, for Sebastian, for something. Is that Mr. Elbow?
Mr. Elbow. God damn, we won.
Yo, congratulations. I got you on stream right now. Hopefully nobody else joins because I'll kick them out because it'll be too loud. But first, just how are you feeling right now?
Oh my god, I'm over. I've never 3-0'd before.
The 3-0 victory, Saturday's Children over the Dragonstone Direwolves, match one of season 2 debut roster. You are part of the second team to win their first match in this server. The Shibas being the first. Pretty big moment for you guys.
Oh my god, it's huge. Tonight we were really worried coming into it. If you mind me just going ahead now and
Go crazy.
talking. We were really nervous, or at least I was nervous going into it. I didn't even know if we'd have 6 people to start. And the initial plan is Salas as tank, me as off tank.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't end up working because Geoffroy last minute wasn't able to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts and prayers. But then Batman was able to really step up as the off tank this game. I was able to hop in on DPS, do my damnedest. Rack and Survive had an amazing game, just absurd. I'm so proud of my team.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like your team played very well, and map 1 pretty close between the two teams, right? An overtime win for the Children, but map 2 and 3 that was not close.
That was pure dominance, or at least it felt like it.
It from the outside looking in, it was, and you could see the synergy kind of slowly developing from the team, and only after a few matches or like one map, and then all of a sudden your whole team is playing flawlessly together.
That was surprising to see how well we also I don't know if I'm allowed to cite my source for my team building process. I remember hearing Goose say that Nom built her team based on vibes last season.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, hey, good idea. And the ponies were really starting to heat up at the end of last season before it was unceremoniously destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought, I mean, if I can just build a team that all has fun together, we're the synergy is going to come naturally, and that really showed. The supports already knew each other. Really lucky for that. Only 3 in Rackube, great support duo.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was surprised we did this well because this was not the planned lineup on rolls. I was definitely not expecting to play damage tonight, let alone on Switch.
I was about to say, in my prediction, my pre-match predictions, I was saying they're gonna play the Winston Zarya, like they're gonna play the elbow on the Winston, and they're gonna play probably Batmu or someone on the Zarya, and then they're gonna play Solos and oh my lord, Survival on the DPS. But no, you stepped up on the DPS. Let's talk about that Genji in map 3. First of all, whoa. On the first map, you basically killed the enemy McCree within the first first 5 seconds of the game, and then you just dove into the back. When that Grav came out by Batmu, you bladed. First of all, you lost your tank line, and then you bladed. What was going on through your mind?
To be honest, you telling me that we lost the tank line there is news to me.
Both your tanks died, and then the Grav went out. Both of your tanks died, and then you bladed. And I was like, "What is this man doing?" And you know the rest of the story. What on earth?
So that moment happening, just the replay from my head, I saw our tanks got grabbed. I noticed that, and I made the call. Everyone play back so we don't lose more to the Grav. Mm-hmm. And if I knew we lost both tanks, I probably would have said disengage. Mm-hmm. But then I see Batmu invest his Grav, and I think I'm being damage boosted. I have my blade. This is the kind of moment I've been waiting for, and I just went full caveman. I just thought, I just went ape mode. I just thought, I blade, I kill. And luckily it happened. Probably wouldn't have been a big blade if it wasn't for the Grav. I didn't have the best showing tonight, but I also wasn't expecting to play DPS.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a phenomenal game. I'm happy on this team. Survival is just a fantastic hit scan, so when I have to play DPS, I'm able to play the more flex roles that I'm more comfortable on.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I think the mark of a truly good team is one that's able to invest into a losing team fight to turn it around. And if we actually did lose both tanks, I genuinely didn't realize. That shows that we are a good team.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Phenomenal first showing. Beautiful, beautiful pickup. After game one, I was starting to think, okay, they're struggling on point one on Numbani, they're struggling on point two. It was looking like a pretty clear Direwolves winning at least map one. But you guys held it
Yeah,
together really well at the end of map one, and then map two and three were sheesh.
just different beasts. I think the biggest thing that I felt for the next two maps was I felt like my whole team was doing really well in the first map. I honestly felt like I was getting kind of carried. I feel like I started to level up to match my team
Mm-hmm.
in two maps. That first map was so close. I remember last overtime fight. We were talking. It kept having this thought in my head. We hold out till survive gets visor or survival,
Mm-hmm.
and doing that, got a crucial pick on the soldier, I believe, and then it was just clean up from there.
Good work. Good
Um,
work.
I'm really happy to be able to get to play Tracer and scrims. I haven't really gotten to since I was on the ponies.
Yeah, we haven't seen. I even said it too. We haven't seen the Tracer in a long time. And when you were the Tracer, who was there looking at you with the headshot, Capri? I think Capri had a fantastic game on New Money, and
Yeah,
that brought back all the good memories of Shiba's ponies way back in the day.
I was terrified to see Capri on damage again. When I was going into that match, I told my team what I expected them to play because
Mm-hmm.
the most valuable aspect I bring to a team is like game knowledge. I expected I thought it was a clear lock Nemaris on the Torb. I thought it was a clear lock Capri was on the support from what I've heard from Capri about wanting to play more support.
Mm-hmm.
And then Capri's on the damage, Ninja Liam's on tank. Did not see that coming. Nemaris on support. And if honestly, if it was kind of surreal playing against my old team.
Yeah, yeah. I even mentioned. I don't know if you're in the stream, but I mentioned it's the team captain versus the team strategist. We see this in sports all the time. You have the
Yeah.
head coach and their coordinators, and once the coordinators kind of like get better positions and start head coaching other teams, boom, they come in for the fight, and that's basically the teacher versus the student. And
Yeah.
today the student comes out on top.
It was terrifying because I remember the preseason power rankings. You threw us in last there. And,
Well, yeah, power rankings. It's just an initial survey of what I
yeah,
see on the surface. I
they're
think there
made
were a
to be.
few things that happened in this match that were unexpected. I think that I expected Capri to play in more of the games. Um,
Yeah,
I also,
real.
yeah, I also didn't have really much information to go off about Solas. He's a player I haven't actually seen play before.
Well, he was projected. I picked him up to play damage. When I was in the draft initially, I thought, oh god, I have to pick up a main tank, and that was kind of what I picked a bat move.
Spectators.
Oh, hold on. We're doing an interview.
Oh,
Bon-
that's right.
No worries.
Bonjour.
So,
There's- but Salas was initially picked up as a DPS player just because I knew how proficient culture,
mhm.
but he really stepped up as a Rhine player
Oh
and a
yeah.
hog.
I think I've seen him play Ryan before in other teams, but like I didn't have a lot of tape on it. I didn't know much about it. So when he was playing the Reinhardt on Dorado on that I think it was the defense. Like, oh my god,
That was absolutely absurd.
that was very impressive. Really insane Reinhardt. So overall, yeah, it was a treat to watch. Thought your team played very, very well, and yeah, looking forward to seeing your team take on the Gale and the Ponies coming up
Is
next.
that
Huh?
are the Gale ponies playing right now?
I believe they're playing right now. Yeah, I believe so.
Is that game open to be spectated or not?
I have no idea. I'm not hosting that one, but I'll be streaming it later this week.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Well,
so don't worry, you won't miss it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, I'll let you celebrate with your team. Thanks so much, Elbow, for joining us today, and congrats.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
great night.
Take care.
Bye.
You too. All right, and we just heard from Elbow himself. Thanks so much to everybody who tuned in for the stream. Saturday's Children coming out on top, 3-0 against the Dragonstone Direwolves. Definitely unexpected and a rare sight in this server. Usually the debut teams do not do as well on their first match. So congratulations to the Children, and we look forward to their upcoming matches. And we also have the Ponies Gale match coming. We're going to be streaming that later this week. I believe they're playing right now. So thanks again. You guys will get a ping at some point when that match is getting streamed. So thanks. Have a good night, and see you guys soon. Take care.